Minasan konnichiwa, Order no Nomae wa TJ this, and I'm back with another GTA Online video. And in today's video, it's going to be all tips and tricks that I've uploaded for 2020. Now, it's been another whole year ever since my first tips and tricks video that I uploaded for 2019, so this will be the second one for the year for GTA Online. And I've came a long way. So I would like to thank every single one of you who's sharing my videos, spreading the awareness. I would say the display calibration as one of them. Now I'm gonna stutter a lot in the intro, but you know how it is. First take, no edit. So yeah, I appreciate every single one of you who subscribed, who watched my videos, and once again, shared my tips and tricks videos to your friends, to your acquaintances, to whoever that you know, and also spreading the awareness. Now, some people might want to know what my tips and tricks videos is really about. Well, it's to help the GTA Online community, of course, but not only that, some of my tips and tricks videos is also meant to help people in the community to save money, to not buy shark cards. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. My tips and tricks videos that involves with money, I'm trying to help you not to spend shark cards, because 2021 is right around the corner. So listen, y'all, if you're watching this on Christmas Eve or on New Year's Eve or in 2021 or in the future, afterwards, after New Year's or whatever, leave a like, subscribe down below for more future content. There's gonna be more content coming in for PS5. I know the Cayo Perico heist was a kind of a disappointment for most people. I know Rockstar said to get a lot of backlash, but hey, listen, y'all, there's gotta be more more content on the new current gen consoles. So stay tuned for that. Speaking of which, I know a lot of people don't got their new current gen consoles yet because it's out of stock everywhere. So yeah, without further ado, thank you for everything for 2020 for all of you, and enjoy my video for all the tips and tricks videos that I've uploaded for 2020. So yeah, let's begin. Minasan konnichiwa, Ore no Nomae wa TJ this, and we are back for another GTA Online tips and tricks video. And this involves survival. It's about how to improve in survival, so I got 5 tips that could help you and everybody else in the GTA Online community. So let's get right into it. So number 1 on the list is recognizing the spawn locations. To get better in survival matches, you have to know where the enemies will spawn and when they will spawn. You could easily learn this by testing the waters. Testing the waters as in playing the survival maps by yourself before going into public survival matchmakings. If you have little knowledge on the survival maps, then do this method first and learn the spawn locations for any survival map you're playing. You also need to learn by keeping an eye on the bottom right of your screen. It shows what wave you're on and the progress of where the bar is filled. You might be thinking that, oh, everybody knows that, but really, there's some people in 2019 or in 2020 who doesn't pay attention to that. If the first group of enemies spawns near you, then you should eliminate all of them as best as you can while you're in cover, or whatever your spot you're comfortable using. Number 2 on the list is blind fire. I've seen a lot of players in survival who doesn't blind fire or just forgot that it was featured in the game since GTA 5 was first launched, or maybe thought that it's not as useful when it actually is for certain situations. If a group of enemies got you pinned while you're taking cover in a certain spot, such as hiding in the dumpster in process, then the best possible way is to blind fire, which you're less likely to take more damage than popping out and shooting them one by one. Stab City Survival has a dumpster you can use to pop out and shoot one by one. and it's acceptable to do that. But for the older maps, including Process, Sandy, Boneyard, you'll have to blind fire much more often, or when necessary. Number 3 on the list is body armor and snacks. It's shocking to see that so many people to this day don't use body armor and snacks from their inventory. It was featured in the game for so long, and yet people just forgot about it, or they knew about it but just never used it as much. It doesn't matter if you're brand new, a returning player, or an active player in GTA Online. You have to use them whenever things go down south. It's featured in the game for a reason, and you gotta use them if you want to stay alive and win the survival matches. Even if you're the last one alive that's trying to clutch for the team or on a certain wave. You can get snacks at any store across San Andreas, or obtain them from your facility and your CEO building. It's best to be prepared than to not be prepared. Number 4 on the list is don't fight their fight. It should be really relatable to almost everybody who plays survival. If you're someone who just goes out in the open on purpose just to get kills, but you end up getting killed, then what I would have to say to you is stop doing that. Not only are you making it more difficult for your teammates, but also for yourself. There will be that one person in survival who acts like they're Rambo and thinking that they could handle a group of enemies on their own, especially on high waves. If you have assisted aim to full, or known as full auto aim, then that's totally understandable. If you have assisted aim to partial, you're more likely to get yourself killed than probably make a fool out of yourself as well. No matter what your aim preference is, we all die at a certain point, and this applies to everybody, including myself. Even if you use like free aim or traditional, still same thing. Instead of going towards your enemies to fight their fight, let the enemies come to you. When you're in cover, you have an advantage to ice them. What if they don't come to you, and it's the last few guys camping? Let's say in Process, or in Sandy, or in Boneyard, or whatever map. The first thing you should do is look on the map and see where they are before you even try anything. You gotta keep your distance from the enemies as well. You can also flank to another pass to get a better angle and hit those clean shots. It's never just one direction and then you just hit them from there. You can always go to left, right, north, or south. There's always another path. Number 5 on the list is combat rolling, but in the most efficient way. If you want to improve and get better at survival matches, then you gotta learn how to combat roll in the most efficient way. If you're someone who combat rolls in front of 8 to 10 guys on every single wave, then that's a big mistake you need to fix. Even though you're killing the enemies, at the same time, you're putting yourself in a bad position. So you're wondering, how do you combat roll the right way in survival matches? Instead of combat rolling in front of the enemies and getting yourself killed, combat roll to a place where there's cover. For an example, let's say you're running to take cover, right? But you're in a situation where the next wave already started, and the enemy spawns close to you. Let's say they spawn right behind you, and you see a dumpster and you want to take cover there. You would combat roll towards the object, like behind that dumpster, and then you cover right away. So I would demonstrate how to do it, and then add a few clips on how it goes for other maps. Number 6 is picking up body armor and health before the wave ends. This is a bonus tip that everyone in the GTA Online community should learn and know, and that is picking up the remaining health packs and body armor on the map before the wave ends. On waves 4, 7, and 10 for the old maps, you can keep the pilot in the buzzard alive, but you must shoot the supporters on the sides and then grab any remaining that is on the map. This is one of the ways to improve in survival matches, because when you already grab the health packs and body armor to full bars, your teammates will respawn on the next wave, and it will respawn again for all of you. So, let's say there's 4 of you in Process, and one of you has their health and armor filled to the max already, and the other 3 of your teammates respawned. you can see on the map that 3 health packs and body armor have respawned, and that should be equivalent and fair for all 3 of your teammates to each have a body armor equipped. It's a great strategy to use and help your teammates. You know, it's also great cooperation. So, before I end this video, I just want to point out that nobody is perfect and we all make mistakes. One day you might see me in a survival match and act reckless, like going Rambo or something like that. I could make a mistake and could get rapid fired by an AI out of nowhere or in plain sight and still die. You could do the same thing and the outcome would be the same as mine or similar in a way. So if you learned something and found this video helpful to you, leave a like and subscribe down below and share this to your friends so that they know this too. Other than that, mite, kurete, arigato, Aki Breezy X out.
my brothers, one day we gon' make it. We just gotta grind for that paycheck. Mama told me one day I'll be famous. Remember when she used to say she hate this. Back then they would laugh when I say shit. Now I'm inside all them people's pay.
Minasan konnichiwa, ore no nomae wa TJ desu, and we are back for another GTA Online tips and tricks video. In this video, I'll be teaching and showing you how to remove your bruises, your scars on your character, as well as loading into sessions a bit more faster. Now before we get right into it, big shout out to Modmiss for showing this method. I'll leave his video in the description box below or on the top right corner, and be sure to show him some love. Subscribe to his channel for some amazing PvP content, and yeah, that's probably it. So let's get into this tips and tricks video. Let's go. Alright, let's start off with getting some scars and bruises, and after that we're gonna do this method and see how it looks afterwards. After dying a couple of times and having bruises and scars on your character, step 1, open the pause menu. Step 2, go to online and scroll down to creator. Once you go to creator, accept that. It's gonna tell you to quit the session. So what you wanna do, press X or A button on it. And then you're gonna load into the clouds. Let it load. And then you're gonna go into creator menu. Step 3, open the pause menu, go to online, and there you go. Hop into any session that you prefer or desire. Either crew members, public, or invite only. It's there for you. As you can see, no scars, no bruises, no nothing. So you can do this to your character anytime, anywhere. And it could also help prevent you from spending thousands of dollars for your properties and utility charges. Now, what about if you're stranded in the ocean, or if you're stuck in Paleto Bay, or maybe Blaine County, Sandy Shores, Grapeseed, and you try to go back to one of your properties, or you want to go back to Los Santos as soon as possible? Well, here's a solution to that. Make sure that you open the interaction menu first, and make sure that your location, your spawn location, is set to whatever you desire. Your apartment, your business garage, your CEO building, make sure you set it at that. And then you gotta go to style, and then change your accessories. Change your mask, put on a parachute on, and take it off. Or just switch to glasses and leave it on. And then you're gonna see this green circle on the bottom right of your screen. Once that goes away, you just do the same method. You go to the pause menu, online, creator, and then you should be all set. As you can see, I teleported into my casino penthouse into an invite-only session in less than a minute. Now, the great part about doing this is that it can be done legitimately, and it works on all platforms. So if you're on last gen, you do the exact same thing, and you should be all set. Hop into an invite-only session, and it should take you less than a minute. If you do a public session, it'll take longer because depending on how many players are in the lobby. And yeah, that's probably it. So whether you're brand new, a returning player, or an active player in GTA Online, this should be helpful to you and everybody else in the GTA Online community. Now, if this video was helpful to you in any sort of way, please leave a like and subscribe down below for more content like this. Other than that, mite, kurite, arigato, Aki Breezy X out.
My brothers, one day we gon' make it. We just gotta grind for that paycheck. Mama told me one day I'll be famous. Remember when she used to say she hate this. Back then they would laugh when I say shit. Now I'm inside all them people's pay.
Alright, so here's the tutorial on how to do it. The moment you start up GTA 5, every time you press and hold the PlayStation button, and you go to sound/devices, and then you scroll down to turn off device. Alright? Alright. Now we're gonna start up GTA 5, hold the PlayStation home button, sound/devices, turn off device. And you should do it before the piece or the girl with the peace sign fades away on the screen, and then you should see the sirens going off. Now I apologize for my PS4, I got the OG version, so and there it is. It says please reconnect controller. That's how you know you done it correctly. For you current gen and PC players, this is how you know you done it correctly. Press the PlayStation home button or Xbox home button, and there you go. You see that? You see the girl with the with the peace sign along with the online event going on. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. Minasan konnichiwa, ore no nomae wa TJ desu, and I'm back with another GTA Online tips and tricks video. In this video, I'll be sharing how to get free explosive ammo legitimately, and I'm talking about grenade launchers, RPGs, compact grenade launchers, homing missiles, grenades, and sticky bombs. Keep in mind this method will only work for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. If you're from the future who owns a PS5 or the Xbox Series X, then this will definitely work for you as well. Also, welcome to my channel. If you're from the future, once again, please leave a like and subscribe down below for more GTA 5 content, because there's definitely going to be more for next gen. Alright, so if you're on PS3 or Xbox 360 and planning to get the PS5 or Xbox Series X, then no worries, this tips and tricks video will still be available for you to watch once you own one of them, or maybe both. Before I begin, if you recently subscribed to my channel, then let me know in the comments down below so I could subscribe back to you. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, you don't hear a lot of YouTubers saying that, so be sure to hit that subscribe button and I will subscribe to you back. No cap. Now, for all of my viewers that are watching this video, I'll be giving explanations such as rank and requirements later in the video, so please watch to the end of this because there's going to be some good knowledge that you'll need to know. Now, with that out of the way, I'm going to help you save a lot of money and time, so I will provide my survival map in the description box below for anyone that wants to bookmark it and play my survival map. If you want to create your own survival map, then that's perfectly fine, but it's up to you. For the requirements, you'll need to have a social club account in order to bookmark it, and it should be added into your bookmarks in the survival tab when you hop in to a GTA Online session. Moving on to the explanations of rank. Let's say you're on your main character that is above rank 120 and you want to create a new character in slot 1 or 2. Well, no worries on that because you'll have access to obtain them fast and easy. All you have to do is create a copy and you'll have a mini character at rank 120. Same thing applies to rank 119 or lower for anyone that wants to create a copy in slot 1 or 2. After obtaining the ammunition to max capacity, you can either finish the survival or just pull up your in-game phone and quit the job. By doing one of those choices, you should have all of them in your weapon wheel and you should be all set. Keep in mind that if you join in a different session, then all of it will disappear from your weapon wheel and you'll have to obtain them again. But that can be prevented if you purchase the heavy weapons at ammunition for your mini character. But wait, what if I'm rank 1? The answer to that is you won't have access to host it yourself, so you will have to be rank 15 to access all of the other survival maps, including mine. Otherwise, if you're able to play my map at rank 1, but you don't see any rockets or grenade launchers, then you'll have to rank up to obtain all of them legitimately free. Before I end this video, I want to point out that this method is not a glitch and can be done legitimately. Whether you're brand new, a returning player, or an active player in GTA Online, this method will be extremely helpful to you and everybody else in the GTA Online community. The purpose of doing this is to help you save thousands of dollars instead of buying them an ammunition every time. It's very difficult when you're low on cash and need ammo for your rockets and grenade launchers, so my survival map should help cover it up. If this video was helpful to you in any sort of way, then please leave a like down below and subscribe for more videos just like this. Also share this to your friends and anybody else that you know so that they can learn this method too. Other than that, mite, kurete, arigato, Aki Breezy X out.
Told my brothers one day we gon' make it. We just gotta grind for that paycheck. Mama told me one day I'll be famous. Remember when she used to say she hate this. Back then they would laugh when I say shit. Now I'm inside all them people's playlists.